Hello everybody, I am Vincenzo and this is
Domenico.
Today we're going to chat a little bit about being an Italian abroad. We have been living in Moscow for about 15 years. What about you?
I've been living in Russia since 2003.
That's a long time. But you know, living in Russia, that's not the point. Our perspective is the one of Italians just living abroad. Abroad, I mean really abroad. Not in the European Union, not in those countries that are near Italy, just like Spain or France or even Germany. I mean, quite a long way since our motherland. So I would like to ask you, what do you miss the most of your native place so far away?
So Vincenzo, thanks for calling me, and this is for me a good chance to improve my English. And so what I'm missing, it's about maybe the weather. I've been listening.
Oh, by the way, sorry about the weather. I mean, I come from Turin, that is a big city in the northeast of Italy, near the Alps. And you come from?
From Rutigliano, not far from Bari, in the south of Italy, in the hill of Italy.
So you have 330 days of sunshine a year, I think.
Some days less, but and maybe this is the biggest difference, because living abroad, I've seen that there are a lot of stereotypes about that. Because for the Italian kitchen, for example, I used to talk with some friends. Oh, I missed mama pasta or mama sauce. Okay, could be, but I can tell you that here in Moscow, you can eat very tasty Italian food in the restaurant, or you can cook by yourself. You can go in every shop, you can buy the good products and prepare. Okay, but what your mama does is different, because in that food there is the heart of mama, so you cannot bring this abroad. So the weather, I think, is the most that I've been missing in these years, but I'm not suffering about that.
Yes, you got accustomed to the Russian weather much easier than me, even if I'm in Turin. The weather is not very good if compared to the south, but nonetheless, you got accustomed very easily.
Yeah, I don't think about the weather, because if you think to the weather, 9 months a year, you will be unhappy here. So this is just different weather. I'm in peace with that.
Yeah, very good. And one more question. Once again, it's not about being in Russia. I mean, we are abroad, and by the way, you travel a lot because your job, your profession makes you travel a lot. So you have been you visit different places in Europe and in the world. What do you think? What makes us Italians? I mean, what distinguishes us? The way we dress, or the way we behave, or the way we talk, or what?
I can tell you that what I've...
the way we gesticulate, maybe?
Yeah, about this also. I've seen that not only Italians gesticulate. Here in Russia they used to say, oh, you are Italian, you have to do this or that. But if you start watching other people, also Russia, because now we are living in Russia, you can see that also the Russian people used to gesticulate. I've noticed this just also in the north of Europe. I've been in Helsinki, Stockholm, Gothenburg, and the other capital.
Maybe in London too, in England.
I've been that a lot of people are doing this. They are not Italian, so this is a stereotype. But okay, it's pretty to listen about that. How we were, our style. I can tell you, because I've seen where I live in the lift, a lot of people, not a lot. It happens that I've listened. There is an Italian guy in this building. Are you Italian? I thought yes. How did you guess? Oh, I've seen your shoes. I've seen your style. I've seen how you move. It's okay. It's pretty. So sometimes what we the matching of the color. Maybe this is very interesting. The way of doing and lifestyle, maybe.
Well, maybe the way way we behave. I mean, it looks like we feel, and I don't know what we feel. We show that in a different way. Because you know about gesticulating, for example. I'm convinced, I'm sure that we gesticulate, I mean other people gesticulate, other countries, but we gesticulate in a much more expressive way, because we also use our face. And not only our hands. So I don't think in other countries they do the same. And we don't do that all the time. No, that is a stereotype. We use this gesture in very specific situations, right? It has a meaning. It's not just deep about meaning. That. Very deep meaning. Yes, yes. So don't do that for.
Oh, buongiorno.
Buongiorno. It doesn't make sense at all. At all.
What do you want?
So okay. And last question for today. What do you think, as Italians abroad, what we should do, we should keep doing, and what we shouldn't do anymore? I mean, because we are very critical about ourselves and our nations. We would like our nation to be better people. And we feel ashamed when Italians don't behave well in any country, other country in the world.
Yeah.
So what's your ideas about it?
It happened to me when some Italian guys did something, how to say, wrong. Oh, I know you are Italian. What I was expecting from you. What does it mean? Oh, you're Italian, you are not, you not arrive on time, or you are just pizza mandolino, or oh, you're Italian.
So
you
not punctual, not serious enough.
Yeah, or
not enough commitment in what you do.
This I've listened this different time. I'm Italian. Are you that guy? But it was a bad guy because he's telling me something, or you know, a lot of people from Italy live abroad. In between these people there are bad guys, or in the French one, the American one, the Russian one, Australian one. They are very different, so you can find the good, the bad,
and the ugly.
The ugly, yeah. So it's also, I'd say, not stupid, but it's not correct to say all Italian are this, all the American are this, all the Russian are this. So you know, it's different to define the typical Italian character.
Well, that's for sure. That's stereotypes. But
yes,
in my case, I would like my people to be more serious and more committed when we do something, especially in business. So what about you? What's your suggestion or wish for the future?
I've seen a lot of Italian guys here, especially in Russia. They make very, very good business. The Russian guys, they appreciate our creativity, our way of resolve the problem in a very different way. They love our how to say, we are different from all Europe, you know. So they can see that you are Italian. If you want to buy some good suite or furniture or technology, the first thing is to Italy. So they see us like a very high level producer of different stuff. So we are associated to the quality of living, quality of the product, quality of food and wine.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome and bye-bye. Ciao.
Bye-bye. Ciao, arrivederci.